friends, this is Dr. Manminder Singh Anand from DAV College Sector 10 Chandigarh, and I am posting my first video and it is for the YouTube channel, and that is on the figures of speech. These figures of speech can also be called rhetorical expressions, and these are figurative expressions which you can employ in the language in the form of similes, metaphors, alliterations, oxymorons, paradoxes, to emphasize and to add stylistic effects in your language, for it is for all the language lovers. So I hope you will enjoy this video, and I hope you will learn something new, and I hope you will press the bell icon and you will subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. So my dear students, this is Dr. Manminder Singh Anand, and I'm going to start with my topic, figures of speech or rhetorical expressions used in literature. This is for all the literature lovers, for all the students who love to read novels, texts, and all the linguists. So let's start. Figures of speech. It is a literary device in which language is used in an unusual or figured way in order to produce a stylistic effect. Figures of speech can be broken into two main groups: figures of speech that play with the ordinary meaning of words, metaphor, simile, hyperbole, and the figures of speech that play with ordinary arrangement of the patterns in which the words are written, such as alliteration and antithesis. Figures of speech lend themselves particularly well to the literature and poetry. They also pack a punch in the speeches and movie lines. Indeed, these tools abound in nearly every corner of life. Let's start with one of the more lyrical devices, that is alliteration. Alliteration, it is the repetition of the same letter or the syllable at the beginning of two or more words. It is called alliteration. For example, she sells seashells by the seashore. Peter Piper pecked a peck of pickled peppers. चंदू के चाचा ने चंदू की चाची को चांदनी चौक में चांदनी रात में चटनी चटाई. It is also an example of alliteration. Simile. In simile, two unlike things are explicitly compared. For example, she is like a fairy, you were as brave as a lion. They fought like the cats and the dogs. A simile is introduced by the words such as like, so, or as, etc. Metaphor. It is an informal or implied simile in which words like as, so are omitted. For example, he is like a lion. He is a lion. And the following examples, metaphors are underlined. He is a shining star. You are my sunshine. Metonymy. Metonymy is meant for a change of name. It is a substitute of the thing names for the thing meant. Following examples will clarify the concept. The pen is mightier than the sword. From the cradle to the grave, from childhood to the death, I have never read Milton. Milton, it means the works of Milton. Then comes antithesis. In antithesis, a striking apposition or contrast of words is made in the same sentence in order to secure emphasis. For example, to err is human, to forgive divine. Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice. It is written by William Shakespeare again. Oxymoron, it is a figure of speech which combines two seemingly contradictory or incongruous words for sharp emphasis or effect. For example, darkness visible, make haste slowly, loving hate. Then we have the next one is hyperbole. A figure of speech in which an exaggeration or overstatement is made to illustrate a point. For example, 10,000 suns light up this room. We are so poor we don't even have 2 cents to rub together. The next one is very interesting, that is personification. It is a special kind of metaphor in which human qualities are given to something that is non-human or not human, an animal, an object, or an idea. Example, the sun was shining on the sea, shining with all his might, all his power. Time and tide wait for none. The fire swallowed the entire forest. Thank you so much for listening for